guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Spider-Gwen issue 6. And before we start talking about Spider-Gwen, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 137, and that show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are the exclusive comics. We have Spider-Man 2099 issue 8, Legends of Wonder Woman issue 3, Van Helsing vs. Dracula issue 5, Earth 2 Society issue 10, King's Road issue 2, Batman and Robin Eternal issue 23, Weird World issue 4, Jupiter's Circle volume 2 issue 4, Guardians of the Galaxy issue 6, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. issue 3, Starfire issue 10, Batman Superman issue 30, Disney Princess issue 1, and Miss Marvel issue 5. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 137, which is annotated. But let's start talking about Spider-Gwen issue 6. Now, this is a book I was really excited for because I loved issue 4 of Spider-Gwen. I thought it was a great issue and left us on a really big cliffhanger. And then we kind of had like a fillerish issue 5. And I'm like, all right, when are we going to continue the story? And it seemed like with this issue, we were going to continue the story. With a very cool cover, we got Captain America's shield, we have the Green Goblin, and of course Spider-Gwen in the middle, which definitely shows the concepts of what's going on in this story. And the interior artwork is gorgeous. I love the detail that that Rodriguez gives us here, and a lot of the great facial expressions which is needed. It's not really an action issue. It's very much about having conversations. And with artwork like this, you need to have good facial expressions, and I think they did a great job. And I want to see, I showed you guys the hug. Even in the end here, we have a good discussion between Gwen and her father, and just really great artwork. So love the detail here, and just really good artwork. But let's see what's going on with the story. So in this issue, we pick up from where issue 4 left us off. Now we know that Captain America is on the scene because of last issue. But here we see Gwen and Harry, deal with each other. Harry is now full lizard, going trying to kill Gwen pretty much. But Gwen is able to calm him down and really get to the core of who Harry is. And they have a discussion about why Gwen is Spider-Gwen, but why the things that happened with Peter wasn't her fault, and why it wasn't his fault. And really why Harry's doing the things he's doing. It wasn't to, protect Peter and, for his name. It really was for selfish reasons why he's doing this. He wanted to feel more powerful. And then he realizes that, and Gwen gives him the formula, is like, here, heal yourself. And he's like, oh, why are you doing this? Why, I tortured you. I should go to jail. And Gwen says, everyone deserves a second chance. I know I deserved my second chance. So, then we also have Captain America and Gwen having a good relationship, and Captain America saying, hey, I'll try to help, reclaim your name and make the police understand you, but I can't promise that, but, maybe hanging out with me might help. So hopefully Spider-Gwen does kind of redeem her name with her society there. And then in the end, we have this really important conversation between Gwen and her father. Because, finally Captain Stacy understands why Gwen's doing the things she's doing and kind of accepts it. He says, I don't fully understand what you're doing as being Spider-Woman, but I'm okay with it now, because, he had his journey throughout, since I would say the beginning of Edge of Spider-Verse, and so did Gwen, and now they're really on the same page here, and actually could talk about her being Spider-Gwen, or, Spider-Woman, because before they couldn't. They've never had a conversation about her, being a hero, and now they're finally having that conversation, and putting the past away. That's really what this issue's about. It's about the new chapter of where Gwen's gonna go. So what do I think of this issue? I love this issue because, as you guys know, I've been a big Spider-Gwen fan. I have the poster here. I really like the character. And, I loved Edge of Spider-Verse, the first issue that she appeared in. And, it was a shame that they had to kind of reboot the story, and, it felt a little uneven because of that. But now we're finally kind of getting the end of that first arc of finding out Gwen's origin story. And here I think Gwen really knows what type of hero she is now, and I love the conversation she has between Harry. That's what I loved about issue 4. I'm like, this could be the different relationship between Gwen and the Green Goblin, which kind of means even more for Gwen because, you know, 616 Gwen, Prime Earth Gwen, she was killed by the Green Goblin, so that's an even bigger relationship between Gwen and the Green Goblin, but also just a spider name versus Green Goblin. And now we have Gwen and Harry, who were best friends, being able to talk to each other and understand what only really they could understand was they were both close to Peter and kind of digest his death in a way and kind of heal from it. I don't think either of them really did that, and I love the line that Gwen says, like, I've been doing this because of guilt. And like, we already knew that because of Peter also. That's why he has that whole thing with Uncle Ben. But I feel like Gwen kind of really spells it out here. It says, I'm doing this because of guilt. And I enjoyed that part. And going back to the end of with Gwen and her father, I thought that was such an important scene too, because that's another thing that was just building up from Edge of Spider-Verse, where she reveals, hey, I'm your daughter. What are you going to do about it? And now I think Captain Stacy was able to figure it out and say, I'm okay with you being a hero, and I kind of understand why you're doing it. I will never fully understand it, but I can talk about you meeting Captain America and going into different universes, and I'm really excited to see where the relationship goes because of that. Now, as you guys know, I'm a huge Mayday Parker fan, Spider-Girl fan, and I loved that May was able to talk to her parents, like when she woke up saying, yeah, you know, I dealt with this as Spider-Girl. And I could see that being the same relationship between Gwen and Captain Stacy finally, where Gwen can say, yeah, I kind of dealt with this, and that's how I got this bruised arm. And also the big thing that happened with Captain Stacy is that he quit being a police officer. And he says, no, I have a bigger job now, and it's being a dad. And that's why I'm really excited for their relationship to grow in future issues. I know that the Spider-Woman arc is next, which I'm very excited for, but I think after that it's going to be interesting to see where Gwen's journey goes in this story. So Spider-Gwen issue 6, I actually gave 5 stars. I thought it was a perfect issue and a perfect conclusion to something that's been building since the first issue. And Spider-Gwen issue 6 is actually my pick of the week, so pick it up. It was a really, really well done issue, and if you've been enjoying Spider-Gwen, I personally think this is one of the best Spider-Gwen issues that are out there. So Spider-Gwen issue 6, 5 stars, and that was my pick of the week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.